Good evening. 4-year-old Julius Orris is headed home, and he has quite a tale to tell his friends.
Just an hour ago, that spunky youngster left Children's Hospital in Seattle, and Como's Joe Furia joins us live from Children's. What an extraordinary ending to an ordeal. I think a lot of people feared the worst, Joe.
Oh, unbelievable, and you're exactly right, Kathy. Julius had come here to Children's Hospital to be treated for hypothermia. Great news is he's okay, and he is going home. What an incredible story. What an incredible kid. 4 years old, and he spends a day and a half out in the middle of nowhere. Oh, sure, there's a few cuts and scrapes, but outside of that, Julius Orris looks like any other 4-year-old. Don't let those looks fool you. He's not. This kid survived nearly 36 hours alone in the woods near Enumclaw this weekend after running ahead of his mother on a hike and getting lost. Now, Julius doesn't remember much about the ordeal, but he did tell us how he stayed warm.
Not cold. I had my brown jacket on.
As they frantically looked for Julius, his parents say searchers told them to brace for the worst, that Julius's chances of surviving a second night in the woods were slim. Then came the word. Julius had been found.
First of all, I wanted to believe it so much. It's almost I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that he was gone at first, and then I couldn't believe that he was back.
By the way, Julius will turn 5 next month. Oh, what a special birthday that will be.
You know, you certainly don't want to spoil him too much over this, too, but it will definitely be an extra special birthday this year, and Christmas.
And everyone to come, I think, too.
What's the one thing Julius says he wanted? Only a 4-year-old could come up with something like this, right? He says he wanted a bouncy ball, and I have a feeling he's going to get a couple of those for his birthday, either that or Christmas. Couple of other quick notes. His family will be here for the next couple of days. They live in California. They will be going back on Thursday. And just to give you an idea of how amazing what this kid did is, Pinnacle Peak, where he was lost 1,801 feet to the summit. His mother says they were only a couple of 100 yards from the summit when he got lost, and when he was found by some people who live in the area, he was already down at the base. So this kid traveled more than a quarter of a mile over a day and a half through thick brush all by himself, and now he is getting to go home. What a great story. Reporting live in Seattle, Joe Furia, KOMO 4 News.
So good to hear that news over the weekend, Joe. Thanks for the update.
Enormous, really.